You rem- oh,
We in
never.
it. We in you. We in this thing.
This is Day Drink Discussions number something part two. So
The part that do.
I'm still wearing the same outfit. This is gonna be uploaded separately, but I don't always wear this outfit. We literally just started recording like 5 minutes after we stopped the first one. And Bobby, he doesn't always wear the same outfit either. Right now, we're talking about surprise, surprise, UFC, but we're talking about how John Jones said that a fighter can be fighting for the UFC and be on contract, but having to live in a gym in Albuquerque, New Mexico, because they don't have enough money for rent and they're homeless. So what Bobby's doing is looking up the average rent in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for apartments.com to load. A little
Should
bit
have went to
slow, man.
Zillow.
That's why I'm glad I have a house, man. I won't have the patience for apartments.com. Shit.
You should have went to Zillow.
Yeah, I did some old people shit. I googled it and then fell for one of the ads. You
That's
never
definitely.
click. You never click the ads. You scroll down below the Reddit post, and then you're gonna get a real article.
If you ever see anyone typing on the phone like this, you know they're an old person. It's like, yep, they ain't used to technology. My Adam's apple
Yeah,
always looks like there's a dick in my throat. Look at it.
I can't see it. I can only see these apartments.
But they got to see it.
Yeah, so it varies, man. I would say average cost of living. Of course, they're gonna put the more expensive ones on the top because that's where they get the bigger cut. But this is a studio to two bedroom, 1,500 to 2,100. Studio to two bed, 1,200 to 19. 1 to 3 bedroom, and I don't know the neighborhood, but it has a nice pool out back. 1 to 3 bedroom, 650 to 850. 741 to 930. So I mean, these are fucking normal ass apartments. It's not like it's super expensive to live in Albuquerque.
Shit, I might move to Albuquerque. That
I know,
shit's
right?
and they can't afford to down pay rent because they're chasing their dreams, and Dana White don't want to pay anyone.
Man, that's wild.
I don't understand it because they're you say they're $1 billion business, easy,
UFC?
easy,
Yeah, the Fertitta brothers when they sold it to whoever owns it now sold it for like $4 billion back
and
in '96. If my year's right, they bought it for 2 point something million. Um, and then they sold it for like 4 billion.
now it's one of the biggest watch sports as of right now, and these people are struggling.
Right?
It doesn't make sense, man. Because I get it. There's like I don't remember how much, but there's I think a little bit over 500 fighters signed contractually to the UFC. So yeah, the person that is ranked number 400, okay, maybe he shouldn't be getting paid that much, but come on, man. Like these fighters that are fighting their way up the ranks, ain't saying top 15. I'm saying top 100, top 250. I don't know, man. Just pay them some.
Yeah, I mean, if you got 500, I'd say the top 10% should be this should be full time for them.
Yeah.
Um, top so say top 50. Top 50 should be able to live very well. Then 51 to 100, they can quit their daytime job. But after that, yeah, like I mean, the bottom part of the roster that doesn't draw crowds, no, yeah, they should still have a job or something. I mean, you can't pay everybody the same. It's that's not a good business idea. But for Conor McGregor to make what he does, and then somebody that's like ranked number 22 can barely afford to eat, is like,
Exactly. And I mean, Connor, of course, makes a lot more than most people, also because of his whiskey and other things. But that person that is ranked number 100, No one wants to fuck with him. If he comes out with a whiskey, you think anyone's gonna fucking care? Pay him, Dana. Hashtag pay him Dana until they start paying folks.
Right. Well, if all these streamers out here would start actually paying for the UFC events, maybe Dana could pay them.
Oh, I'm about to.
That's what it is. We're not buying pay per views, and Dana's like, and when I say we, I mean those other people. I pay for my pay per views.
Don't throw me in the bunch.
I said those other people. I didn't say us.
All right.
But those people out there not paying for the pay per views, that's why these people can't eat. So fucking buy the pay per view.
I'm about to shout out every streamer right now so Dana can take them down.
Don't do that. I have friends that rely on that. Don't do that.
30 got.
Hey, stop! I have friends that rely on those.
Hey, I bleeped them out.
It's interesting to me though. Like he was big on that for like a minute because I'm coming after you. I'm shutting you down. Then he shut down one, and he like, okay, I'm good.
They asked him, the dude that always goes first at the press conferences, asked him. He was like, "So Dana, getting it wasn't that dude. It was another dude. But he's like, getting streamers today, and it was at the Jacksonville fight, the Masvidal, and he was like, he's like, no. He was like, I had way too much shit to focus on tonight with the fans and attendance and everything. He's like, but well, we're still going after them, but they got a break today. I said, fuck you, Dana.
Well, he's making money at the gate again, so pay per view is not going to be as important.
Exactly. He said it feels good to say, but it sounded good to hear when he sat down and had his little papers wrinkle on it. So the gate. Oh, I haven't got to say that in a while. The gate. I was like, man, that did sound good.
Dude, I fell asleep and missed the co-main event and main event. But yeah. I think the best part of the night, the highlight, was seeing Bruce Buffer excited to do his job again.
Man. Screaming.
Because for a year he had to fake it. Like, how do you be that energetic? You got 30 people in the room and nobody's cheering because nobody's a fan. They're all there to do a job.
And he did a good job when there was no fans.
But man, I thought he was going to lose his voice that night. He was jumping. The Buffer 180 was cleaner than I've ever seen it.
He was going crazy, man.
He was wild that night.
Man, that felt good to see because I remember watching fights where there was no fans, and I was like, man, he hasn't lost a step. He's still acting like there's fans here. But when there were fans, it's like, oh, they do energize them.
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard them this loud in a minute. And
the fighters even seemed a lot different too.
That's what I was about to say, dude, because I don't remember which fight it was, but he had dude hurt. And normally a lot of times they have people hurt. You've been seeing them more patient in there, but the fans started going crazy, and it affected the refs too, because there was a little boring situation going on the ground, and they started booing almost immediately. So the ref is having to think like, no, don't listen to the crowd. Don't let them affect it. And it fucked them up one time. I don't remember which referee it was, but he was like, all right, come on, stand up. I was like, oh, fans got to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, do those fights. That was a monumental night. Not only were all the fights fucking amazing, Usman punching through fucking Masvidal's face. Just crazy fights, but then the fucking leg break from Chris Weidman, dude. Like, just a night you will not forget.
And I've never seen a leg break live. And it's one thing, like, when you go back and watch a video, it's like, okay, I know it happens when he throws this kick. And you're like, oh, and you kind of prepare for it.
Yeah.
But when you don't know it's going to happen and you see it happen live and you just see this Gumby thing flop around and then he goes to step on it and he folds under him, it's like, this is disgusting. I need to go vomit.
bruh, it wrapped around his leg like a fucking telephone pole, man.
Yeah, it was nasty.
And DC, I was trying not to laugh, but DC was cracking me up because he kept saying, Joe, I can't look, man. I can't look. Tell me where it broke at. He's like, oh, it broke right by the knee. He's like, I can't look, Joe. He's like, dude, just look. It's not that bad. Like DC was cracking me up, man. But the most nastiest part I heard about it was Chris Weidman was talking to Ariel Hawani, and he was talking about everything from the beginning of it happening to where he's at now. But the worst part for me was he was like, every time someone moved my leg, I could feel the bones scraping against each other.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. And Ariel asked him, he was like, so how long did it take you to make the comparison of, holy fuck, this happened in Anderson Silva when he was fighting me? He was like, it took me about 10 seconds. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. This is happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know the names of the fighters in the first fight on the main card, though. But how the doctor stopped the fight because of the leg kicks.
Why don't I remember that?
Yeah, like he just got his leg torn to pieces in the first round.
Oh, wait.
Dove after him, took it to the ground, worked him pretty hard on the ground.
Yeah.
But then he couldn't stand up and walk, going back to the bench.
What they call that, drop foot?
I had my volume down that night. I don't know.
I think it's called drop foot. It's the same thing that happened to Sugar Sean O'Malley, but there's like a nerve, and if you kick that nerve, then you lose all the feeling in your foot, and it just goes limp. But Dana was saying, he was like, "Nah, dude, his knee's fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with it. He's in the hospital right now." But the commentators were saying it was drop foot, but could have been he actually fucked ligaments up or something, or he just had drop foot and the feeling will eventually come back.
It's funny you say nerve because there's a theory in the martial art that I studied that if you simultaneously hit 3 pressure points on the same side of the body, you'll paralyze that side of the body and it'll be useless for however long.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like a double hand and then like a foot, like kicking to like the leg or something.
Oh, Rello just said, okay, so he might be coming in. How long do you got? Because we're starting 30 minutes late. So
yeah, I prepare for an hour, so I only have to like 2.
All right, we'll let him know that.
No, unless he just wants to do it another time and do a full hour.
We'll see what happens when he comes in. But you can stop the recording. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
All right.